What's up, family? Trail here, and we have some exciting news to share with you today. This is probably one of the biggest opportunities out there where Americans can receive a free $6,000 debit card. Yes, this is mostly available to low-income families. Now, in addition to that, President Biden signed a new $740 billion bill into law yesterday, and he announced that he is waiving $4 billion worth of student loan debt. I've got the details in just a moment, but real quick, don't forget how much a simple press of the like button does for this video and for this channel. And also, guys, I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So if you could help a brother out, if you could, subscribe to the channel right now, and let's jump into the video. Well, guys, in some breaking news, we do have the First Lady, Jill Biden. She has now tested positive for COVID. Now, if you guys recall, President Biden had come down with COVID a few weeks ago, in which he was diagnosed 2 different times at 2 different periods. And now his wife, Jill Biden, she is now positive as well. Now, it does say that she was tested positive on Tuesday after experiencing some cold-like symptoms Monday night, according to the White House. Now, the positive test comes less than 2 weeks after President Biden recovered from a multi-week spell from COVID. Again, Jill Biden tested positive through a PCR test on Tuesday after testing negative from a rapid antigen test, and right now she's currently experiencing some mild symptoms. But again, the good news is that she is double vaccinated with booster shots, if you guys believe in those. And again, guys, hey, we will continue to keep her in our prayers during the meantime, and we are glad that she is experiencing these mild symptoms, and hopefully she has a full recovery very soon. We'll definitely keep her in our prayers in the meantime. Moving on, guys, hey, we did have another last night in which Representative Republican Liz Cheney ended up losing her GOP primary to another candidate or challenger who was backed by the former president, Donald Trump. Yes, guys, Liz Cheney, if you guys don't know, she is the one that is leading the investigation from the January 6th riot against the former president, Donald Trump. And definitely, I'm sure Donald Trump was definitely excited last night to see that she lost her seat in the But again, guys, Representative Liz Cheney will lose her Wyoming primary race, according to what they are projecting as of late last night. Cheney is a former President Donald Trump's highest profile Republican critic in Congress and is leading the figure in the House of investigations of his role that he played on the January 6th Capitol riot. Now, the outcome of the primary race for Wyoming's Seoul House seat was widely expected that she was going to lose, according to some recent polls that was projecting her, especially those individuals that are supporting the former President Donald Trump are definitely going against her right now. So she really has a lot of things going against her, in which, yes, guys, she ended up losing her race, and so she is no longer going to be in the House. However, they are expecting that she has a few things up her sleeve. She could potentially be running for the presidential election in 2024. Now, so far, she hasn't said anything yet. She said that she wants to finish her job as the leader of the January 6th investigation on Capitol Hill. And right now, until then, she is not going to make any final decisions as far as her next move in the future. So again, guys, we will continue to watch out for that and see exactly what she has in store moving forward. I think it would definitely be interesting to see if former President Donald Trump still runs for the presidential election, as well as Liz Cheney, and then both of them have to debate one another. That might be kind of awesome, guys. But in other news, guys, we do have the United States receiving another threat, and this time it is coming from China. Yes, China's ambassador warns the United States of Taiwan's consequences in a rare briefing. Now, it does state right here that China will view further U.S. arms sales, official travel to Taiwan, or naval activity near the self-governing island as provocations that will further destabilize relations and prevent progress on other issues. Beijing's ambassador to the United States warned the United States on Tuesday. Now, China has conducted week-long military military drills after Pelosi's trip earlier this month, and they appear to be a dress rehearsal for subduing Taiwan and involve newly aggressive steps like disregarding the median line between Taiwan and the mainland. But anyways, guys, China is not exactly excited with the United States right now, and definitely they are sending out strategic warnings telling the United States that this is pretty much causing a strain within the relationship between China and the United States, because they believe that the United States is stepping into an area which they are trying to provide assistance to Taiwan in regards to defending themselves against China, and China is not happy about it at all, guys. So people in Congress and lawmakers visiting Taiwan to show their support from the United States. We first saw the first trip from the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, in which China sent out a daring warning to the U.S. because of that, but the United States still did it to show their power. And now, as of recently, we have been seeing other lawmakers visit Taiwan as well. So yes, guys, China is not exactly excited right now, and they are sending multiple warnings out to the United States about this interfering with the relationship between Taiwan and China. Now, whether or not this is going to lead to anything else, but it does put a strain on the relationship between the U.S. and China right now. But hopefully, guys, that does not lead into any type of war. We are still dealing with the war in Ukraine right now from Russia, so we don't need anything else going on. We need to have a little bit of peace for the remaining of this year. Would you guys agree with me? But anyways, guys, moving on to some stimulus update news, we do have some breaking news that just happened on Tuesday, in which the Department of Education, they have now canceled $3.9 billion in student loan debt for over 200,000 student loan borrowers. Now, guys, this is an amazing news. Now, just to remind you guys, this is not in reference to where President Biden was talking about he was going to make a final decision later this month on canceling all federal student loan debt. This is totally different from that, guys. So I just want to make that clear, because President Biden is still expecting to give his final answer by August the 31st on whether or not he is going to cancel all federal student loans for Americans. But guys, this is different right here. This is from the Department of Education, in which they are canceling around $3.9 billion. Now, it does say that the Department of Education announced on Tuesday that it will cancel nearly $4 billion worth of federal student loans for more than 208,000 borrowers that have been defrauded by a popular for-profit institution. Now, all remaining students who attended the now defunct ITT Technical Institute between 2005 through 2016, including those who have not submitted a borrower defense claim, will have 100% of their loans completely canceled. Borrowers who qualify for the relief will not need to take any additional action to receive the particular funds. Now, it says that it is time for student borrowers to stop shouldering the burden from ITT's years of lies and false promises. According to the Education Secretary, Miguel Cardona said in a statement, the evidence shows that for years, ITT's leaders internationally misled students about the quality of their programs in order to profit off federal student loan programs with no regard for the hardship this would cause for the American people. So, again, the Biden administration has already approved so far about $1.9 billion in debt relief for 130,000 borrowers who attended ITT on the grounds that the institution misled students about their job prospects, ability to transfer credits to other schools, and accreditation of its associate degree in nursing. And on Tuesday, they made this announcement, which is the second largest targeted debt relief action plan by the Biden administration for defrauded borrowers, and a department spokesperson told CNBC Make It about this particular news. Now, again, guys, this is very huge, and those of you that might have went to the school called ITT, I know I have a couple of friends that actually went there, so I definitely hope that they know about this information. And hopefully that they can benefit from it as well. But again, guys, this is just another opportunity in which the Biden administration, as well as the Department of Education, is waiving student loan debt for Americans who are struggling right now, guys. But we still have a long way to go. There are still millions of other borrowers that still need more assistance as well. So again, guys, just to remind you that we will continue to wait for President Biden's final decision on whether or not he is going to waive and write off all of the student loan debt in regards to federal student loans in this country. We should have that answer by the end of this month. But moving on to some other Biden news, we do have some huge news in which President Biden signed that new bill that they just passed in the House and the Senate. He signed the bill yesterday, which is around $740 billion. Now, this is the bill that is in reference to the climate and healthcare bill. Yes, he signed that bill into law on Tuesday. Guys, this is some huge news as the Democrats have been trying to get this thing passed for more than a year so far, but the Republicans have been holding up a shield, preventing them from doing so. And finally, guys, they were able to do just that. But yes, President Biden signed this bill into law on Tuesday, and the Democrats' $740 billion reconciliation bill. Now, so far, guys, this particular package, known as the Inflation Reduction Act, includes provisions that increase taxes on large corporations. It also addresses climate change. It also addresses and tries to lower the prescription drug prices in this country. And yes, President Biden has emphasized that this particular bill will help lower the deficit as well as to drive down inflation, though some economic models suggest that it will only affect overall inflation only by a little bit. But again, guys, yes, they signed this bill into law, and this could be huge for America, and definitely the Democrats are actually celebrating right now because this actually gives more credibility for President Biden, in which we have seen here over the past couple of weeks that President Biden's approval rating has actually gone up for a change. We haven't seen that in so long. I don't even think we've actually seen it since he's taken office. But anyways, guys, his approval rating actually went up by 2 points. Yes, guys, 2 points. So definitely some kudos to President Biden as well as the Democrats for being able to finally get this bill pushed through before the midterm elections. But again, guys, that bill is called the Inflation Reduction Act, and it does include multiple things in this particular bill, such as it is going to promote clean energy as well as reduce greenhouse gas emissions. It's also going to increase healthcare spending by $98 billion. It's also going to impose a 15% minimum tax on corporations that earn more than $1 billion. It is also going to allow the federal health secretary to negotiate the prices of certain expensive drugs for Medicare. So that's awesome as well. And I believe that this particular bill is also going to include billions of dollars to provide to the IRS so that they can hire about 87,000 new IRS workers, which is going to go after those individuals who fail to pay their fair share in their taxes. And last but not least, guys, we do have a bit of good news in regards to some stimulus update news, and that is because there is an opportunity for some Americans to receive a free $6,000 debit card to be handed out to multiple Americans. And yes, guys, you can actually start applying for this right now. Yes, this particular article talks about some Americans are eligible for a free debit card worth $6,000 through a guaranteed income program, and they can start applying for the direct payments in about 48 hours. Yes, Northwestern University has partnered with the city of Evanston, Illinois, to launch a pilot program for guaranteed income. And according to the guidelines for this initiative, all participants will receive a $500 preloaded debit card once a month for a year, and there will also be no restrictions on what the card can actually be used for. Now, applications are being accepted from August the 15th through August the 29th, and they can be found on the Evanston City website. I will also include that link down below in the description, guys, so that you can check it out. Now, participants must reside in Evanston within a household where the combined income is at or below 250% of the federal poverty level, while also fitting into one of the group's mentioned below, such as number one, adults between the ages of 18 and 24 years old, also adults over the age of 62 years old, as well as undocumented community members. So those are the particular people that are eligible as far as the groups go for this particular potential opportunity to receive up to $6,000 in debit cards. Now, although it begs the question as to where this money is coming from for the program to be operational, aside from the $700,000 from the Federal Rescue Plan funds, most of the money comes from the Northwestern University and the city per the program's outline. Now, the idea is that the payments should supplement other programs that are already in place right now. And Northwestern University researchers, they plan on studying the impact of the payments on families such as the low-income families per this particular program. So again, guys, if those of you who live in this particular area, I know I am saying it wrong, but it is Evanston, Illinois. If you live in this particular area and you are considered in the poverty level, which I believe that particular number is around 250% in poverty, yes, you can apply for these free debit cards right now that could be worth up to $6,000, and you have limited time to apply for these, and hopefully, guys, you will take advantage of these right now. Again, I will include that link down below in the description. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.